So as I'm observing the beginning of service, that morning we're getting through the day, I'm seeing Daisha have like this look on her face, right? The energy was really like negative. I just felt it was really negative, it was really dark. And we never went that at any point in time, so I wanted to very quickly just pull Daisha to the side and say, hey, something happened today? Did you have any negative interaction with somebody that's like causing you to be in this feeling?
He's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, well, what do you mean? He's like, you look really upset. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. I was just zoned. We had like 10 tickets up on the wall. You feel what I'm saying? That was actually getting made. So we all went back there. It was time to attack. It wasn't like time to play around. It's get to it. So like my face, which I'm trying to be more aware of, but I have a really bad resting face. And sometimes I can't help it. I'm not upset. Like William always like, bro, why are you mad? And I'm like, I'm not mad. I don't know what you're talking about. But it just be my face. I can't help it.
I just didn't know if somebody did anything or said anything or you felt some type of way.
Got someone here for an interview?
No.
An interview?
I think. He's here to see you and he's wearing like interview clothes.
Is his name Aaron from Coke?
I can ask.
So this guy walks up to me, right? And I'm like, hey, have you been here before? And he's like, no, but I'm here to see Kwame. And I'm like, oh, an interview guy. I got you. So I walk back to the back and I'm like, hey, Kwame, there's a Coke guy here. Or there's a guy here for an interview. And he's like, is it Aaron from Coke? So I walk back up to the front. I talked to Aaron from Coke. And I was like, hey, so what's your name? And he said, oh, I'm Aaron Coke. And I was like, okay. So I walk back to Kwame. I'm like, okay, it's Aaron from Coke. And he's like, all right, tell him to wait 5 minutes. So I walk up to Aaron Coke and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with this guy because like, I'm kind of bored. So I was like, dude, that's a weird last name. And he like said his real last name and was like confused. And I was like, no, Coke, that's a weird last name. And he was like, oh, I got you, yeah. And then like we joked about it and he was like, yeah, that's just how I make my money. And I was like, oh, that's how it works? And I like went to shake his hand and I was like, hi, I'm Liam's strip club. And he like didn't get it at first and he was like, and then he started laughing. I just hope that didn't like f up the Coke deal, the Coke freestyle, that's still coming. I didn't mess anything up with that, so.
So when's it coming?
Well, you're fired, so you can start tomorrow.
So there's a chess tournament coming up. It's gonna be right up the street here on International Drive. And I was like, you know what, since it's in town, let me invite Kwame. Because I'll pay your entry fee if you want to compete.
LOL!
I'll pay for you. Like,
Look at this guy trying to set me up for the awesome. Did this your work, Philip? Did you sit there and you're working with a saint behind his back? That's the work of a demon, Philip.
He was like, heck no.
You're a saintly figure.
Oh, really? That's how that played out. You groomed him.
Suspicion.
I did not groom my boyfriend. I happened to work with him in a higher position of power, but that was before we were even friends. And then when I no longer worked with him and he didn't work for me at all, we became friends. And then it blossomed into a beautiful relationship.
Chicken coming up in a second. Are you ready to wife for your chicken? Two people walking in. You got chicken. Your fries are done. Chicken coming up. 20 seconds.
Just come in on time. That's all you gotta do. He knows that life happens, just come in on time, please. That's the only advice I could give these people, okay?
Nathan's here.
Everywhere there are demons trying to claw you, bring you down.
Because demons are about here, man. They are about. Sometimes those demons make us 10 minutes late. We need you to go into double time. We still need them by 10:30.
Quite frankly, you have to account for any and all possibilities. You know, you show up 10 minutes late and you keep your job, you still gotta work, right? So I completed the task as asked in pretty decent time. So although I was 10 minutes late, you didn't notice. But you must, no matter what hand you're dealt, you gotta play it, and I did it well. I don't know if everybody could do that, but I sure can.
That's real. This guy out here, his name is James. I have this list of these questions that we ask. I want you to ask whatever you think would be interesting to ask someone that would appear to you.
He had me help interview someone who would be basically doing my job at TWS. And that was like, you want me? to tell you what I think of someone who's applying to work for you. That's like very, very like complimentary. It made me feel good. I was like, ah. And he actually like did care to listen to my opinions about the guy. And the guy, a cool guy. I hope things work out with him.
Well, that's good. What would you give him, a pass or a fail?
I would give him a pass. I think.
But you would watch it.
Is there a strong GM at TWS?
There's yours truly, and that's about it.
Because if so, then definitely pass. But if there's not someone that's going to actually help him and guide him into the position that he needs to be in, I don't know if I would pass him.
Honestly, I just think she's not feeling the day today, so we're trying to make sure that she's okay. Granted, there was, I guess, a lot of prep this morning, but we have faith in her that she'll get it done. I don't think she just had faith in herself today. So we're trying to turn that attitude around. Everybody's pretty much had a little talk with her, so we're just trying to get some good results instead of more attitude, you know? I woke up in the morning on the toilet. I threw up in my tub. So I was shitting and throwing up all Thursday morning. Literally, bro. Morning meeting. I called in for the morning meetings.
Daisha.
Yes.
Hey. We got you. We just wanted to make sure we're about to get started here. I wanted to make sure we didn't leave you in the lurch here.
Say no more. Let's do it.
All right.
But yeah, see, the thing is, I don't know if it was hair, if it was Wawa. But yeah, we gonna see.
Thanks for joining us there. I hope you feel better. Rest up, lots of fluids, liquids, and eat small solids when you can. Don't eat it. Huh?
I said I appreciate it.
Okay, no problem. Get some rest. Bye-bye.
Why you came in at 6 today?
My Uber canceled on me. My Uber canceled on me.
Why you didn't come in at 10?
I don't know. That's what I was scheduled.
I go get some water. On my way back, I see that Daisha texted me. It's like, hey, you think you can grab us some Red Bulls from wherever you are? When I read that, I was already in the parking lot. I was like, hey, that's fine. I'll just walk down to the gas station and I get some Red Bulls.
I was caffeine free today, which is not a good idea. I was complaining about it today, and Day took it upon herself to ask Jamil for a Red Bull for us. And he got Red Bull for the whole team. Oh yeah, I think we got a Red Bull high. Everyone had a Red Bull in them. They all started getting a little jittery and like all cleaning. Like I think it's something that is sustainable. I would like to do every Sunday.
I don't drink caffeine at all, but Jamil came in with some caffeine, and I was like, let me go ahead and give it a try. And I guess I'm still wired from it. I really might be.
Hey, we're getting a cook freestyle. Calm down.
That's coming. Cook freestyle is coming. I know for a damn fact it is. Honestly, after your side chick and your wife meet,
My back, my shoulders, and my butt has been hurting all week.